All right. Good morning, everyone. I'm Michael Walters, and this is Mike Talks NY Sports Season 2. Today, I am going to be talking about the Knicks and their off season, the new coach, and also any future predictions. And this is going to be a very fun and short episode. All right. First, I am going to start with the Knicks off season. I am going to be honest, the off season has been very surprising. Like it last season, the Knicks they ended up making it to the conference finals. Yes, they did lose in 6 games. Yes, they could have won and made it to the finals, but things happen for a reason. Knicks they figured out that Thibodeau was not the right coach for them, and they decided to fire him because number one, the man has been stubborn for years. Number two, he doesn't want to play his bench. Number three, a lot of the players last season were complaining about the minutes he was giving them. So it's like you look at all of that and it just tells you, is he the right coach for this team? Like I don't know. Thibodeau, yes, he did change the culture of the team. He turned the Knicks from a losing franchise to a winning franchise. But the Knicks, they realize that now their championship window is open. They need to execute right now. Halliburton is injured. Tatum is injured. The Bucks are they're forever going to be a non-factor because I don't know why the hell you get rid of Lillard. Like there are a lot of teams in the East got weak, so the Knicks have a chance to make it to the finals. Cleveland is what you could say. I don't know. It's like Cleveland, they are a little sketchy. So the Knicks can be the first, they can be the best team in the East this season. It just has to be, just has to take them. They just have to like work very hard to, get to where they want to be. So yes, I know in the offseason, they took like a month, a little bit over a month to find their coach. I thought they were going to hire the former Denver Nuggets coach, Mike Malone. Apparently sorry, I'm actually a little sick, but yeah, they I thought they were going to hire Mike Malone, but apparently they decided not to because Mike Malone, he's kind of like Tibbs 2.0. He's very top heavy. He relies a lot on his starters and doesn't want to play the young people. So they decided to hire Mike Brown, who was a former NBA coach. He used to coach LeBron. He used to coach Kobe. He also for years coached. He was like one of the assistant coach, like the top assistant coaches for Steve Kerr during Golden State, mostly when Durant was on the team. So he has a lot of experience being a coach. So I feel like this was a right move for the Knicks because Mike Brown did say he wants to win championships for the team. And I do believe that because he has been a part of a winning culture as an assistant coach and as a main coach. So I do believe that the Knicks did make a right decision. And yeah, that basically is I believe that actually was the right move because the Knicks finally get a coach that believes in their bench, not to throw shade on Thibodeau. Thibodeau did his job. The Knicks just need to focus on the future. Like the question is, can the young players thrive under Mike Brown? I don't know, but he did say he is trying to play about 10 to 11 people every game, and that is very promising. Well, now I am going to take a little break, and after these messages.
Untouchable, unstoppable.
This is WIUR Sports Radio.
Hi, I'm Robbie Basil, president of WIUR Radio, and I hope you're enjoying today's show. Have you ever wanted to call the biggest games, the biggest moments for the biggest names for Iona Athletics? Then the newly founded WIUR Sports Radio is the place to be. Launched in January of 2025, our goal is to try and get broadcasters here at Iona an opportunity to learn, succeed, and get a chance to be on air. From getting to call the big moments at the hack,
Dinkins trying to go to the rack. Denied. Yafet Mundi.
to seeing the crack of the bat at City Park.
The line drive into left field, around third, and it kicks away. The Gales are going to win it in 10.
We make those moments happen on our brand new WIUR Sports Radio platform on Mixer. If you're interested, feel free to reach out to me via email or to the rest of my e-board to join the club. We are WIUR Sports Radio, the new home of Iona Athletics. Now, back to the show on WIUR, Iona University Radio.
All right. After that break, now I am back. So now I'm going to talk about the Knicks offseason moves. After they hired their coach, they decided to sign a couple players, unique players with very good skill sets to the team. They signed a former 76er. His name is Gershon Yabusele. Last year, he came back to the NBA after spending years in overseas, and he actually produced at a high level. Yes, the Sixers were kind of like a tanking team last season, and he took an opportunity to show his skills, and he's a very effective three-point shooter. He can play defense. He can be like a small ball center for any sort of defensive lineup. I feel like he is a good fit for the team because the Knicks do need a little bit more size in the paint. So I think he is a good addition, and also he did average 11 points per game last season. Knicks do need more bench scoring, so they do get another bench scorer. That was a very good signing. And also they signed Jordan Clarkson, who was a former sixth man of the year. Yes, last season he did average 16 points per game on a Utah Jazz team that clearly was also tanking, but he was playing very good as well. He was shooting like 40% from the field and like 37% from three. That's actually not bad. Yes, he was playing on a bad team, but still, he's in his mid 30s and he's still playing very decent. Like, I feel like he can be the spark that the Knicks need off the bench. Not to disrespect McBride. McBride is a very good player, but he doesn't bring the same spark that Quickly did years ago. Because Quickly, when he used to play for the Knicks, every time he comes off the bench, dude will drop like 15 to 20 points every game off the bench. But McBride doesn't do that. He's more like a defensive guard who also occasionally shoots a three. But Clarkson, he's an actual scorer. So that move was actually very clever. And I don't know how the Knicks front office managed to like convince him to go to the Knicks and take the veterans minimum. Yeah, and yeah, I really don't know. But overall it was not a bad move. And also the Knicks did bring back Landry Shamet, who was a fan favorite. They did sign some players to split contracts. Couple like a former net player got signed to the Knicks, and also a former Lakers center got signed to the Knicks. A lot of people got signed to the Knicks, and it's going to be a very interesting training camp. And there are rumors right now saying that the Knicks want to keep two veterans after training camp, but the only way to do that is that they're going to have to trade one of their young players. It's either Tyler Kolek, Miles McBride, or Pacome Dadier. People are saying it's more likely going to be Pacome Dadier because he is a wing, a very young wing. He's like 20 years old. He has some upside. He needs the proper development necessary to succeed, but I don't know. Some people say they should trade Kolek, but not him. But I don't know. Usually, a lot of these teams want 6'8" wings. Like, I'm sorry, but it's really also because of money reasons too. The Knicks can't keep everyone, so I believe the Knicks will make the right decision for their team for the offseason. Well, now I am going to do a little segment on future predictions for the team. I just recently watched their first preseason game. It wasn't a bad game. Yes, everyone was sluggish or rusty, but it's all good. It was the first game. They didn't play too bad. The new offense under Mike Brown is looking promising, making them want to play a lot faster with more pace. Yes, it's looking very promising. And I believe the Knicks are probably going to have a big impact this season. Well, I have reached the conclusion of the first episode of the new season. Yes, it was very short, but it also was very interesting. Yes. And also, next week, I am going to be talking about more of the Knicks, and also I'm going to be potentially having a guest host next week as well. Well, I am Michael Walters. This is Mike Talks NY Sports. Have a good day, everyone. Goodbye.